people still have this dream that Neymar is going to be in Trump country and is going to win the Trump World Cup. Here we know Trump Cup, but keep dreaming, and I want to dream as well. So, you see, shout out to my guy. So whether I think Romario did it. I think he went back to Flamengo. I know for sure R9 did it because he went back to Nazario went back to Corinthians to end his career. Going back to Santos, where it all began, it's pretty much a signal of these are now my last few years. And this is now like the epilogue, the final episode, the final parts of my career. Now, what is wild though is, weren't you given 3 planets as payment in Al-Hilal? So that is what I just find so crazy, because people are like, bro, whether you're playing or not, mates, you are just raking in the money. So this just shows that he is so disillusioned. He's so unhappy in his situation, and he's so desperate just to have a little bit of joy from football that you're willing to terminate an incredibly lucrative contract that I think the guy earns like $1 million a week without tax, no tax, tax free, about $1 million a week, and you're willing to give that up. Look, I think that at the end of the day, see, when you're in football, like, money can't buy everything. Money can't buy happiness. You could be the richest person in the world and you could still be depressed. Go look at Robin Williams. What happens to Robin Williams? Robin Williams was the most loved comedian on the planet, and he was very good financially. Bro, that Aladdin check alone was enough to last him several lifetimes. But he was depressed, and we all know what happened, which was a result of his depression. So being extremely well paid and extremely wealthy doesn't guarantee happiness. Some of the poorest people in the world might actually be happier than some of the richest people in the world. Like, some of the people who are super wealthy are amongst some of the most depressed people in the world. So, bro, Kurt Cobain, do you know how big Nirvana was? Do you know how huge that band was? Do you know how depressed? Even though you're fine financially and you are loved, you are good, you are the lead of one of the biggest bands on planet Earth. So, I'm not saying he's depressed, but maybe he is unhappy. And even with all the money in the world, the houses, the wealth, anything money can buy, he's like, I ain't happy. Going back to where it all began, going back to my roots, going back to the genesis, that's going to give me happiness. So for me, I'm like, look, I would love a scenario if Neymar made that World Cup in 2026. I would love that. In a different world, Neymar wins a World Cup in Qatar. He does, in a different world. But I would love for a scenario where he says what's up and he actually wins that World Cup in 2026. I would love, that would be an incredible end. And trust me, I'll tell you right now, if there is one player that most people in the world want to see win that World Cup 2026, it ain't no Cristiano. It sure as heck ends Mbappe. Some people say Messi, but I think most people say if there's one player you want to see receive that World Cup by Trump, they want Trump to hand that trophy to Neymar. And I would love that. And I think that would be an incredibly amazing football story. That would literally be Disney plus freaking plus. But as much as my name is half hope, my name is also HR, half reality. Reality sucks. Shout out to your boy AZ. AZ said it on the Illmatic. Life's a bitch and then you die. Shout out to AZ, life's a bitch and then you die. That's what AZ told all of us. So we should listen to AZ. You know, life ain't happy. It ain't positive. Life is reality. Okay? It happens. Bad things happen to you. You'll get divorced. You'll get dumped. You think bad things will happen to you. You'll get screwed over. You'll get backstabbed. Friends will mess you up. It is what it is. Good things don't always happen. But I would love for it to happen. But if this is the end, he goes back to Santos and plays his last day in Santos and maybe leads Santos to like a Brazil Liga and everything, because I think Palmeiras are the dude saying what's up. You know what? As long as he's happy and that's what makes him happy, that's all good. I don't want it more. I'd have wanted more from him. But if Santos is going to be the end of Neymar's career, hey, good riddance. And hey, I'll watch. Bro, Brazil League actually is popular right now. Brazil League actually, the Brazil League is actually looking pretty damn good. So if he's back at Santos, but hey, I'll actually be watching more of the Brazil League, which I'm already trying to do right now. So it is what it is. Subscribe, and guys, join us tonight for our football hangers where we shall discuss this topic and more tonight. One love.